Hello everyone, Hamas28 here, and today we're back in the world of Reclamation. So, as you could see from our last episode, I did go ahead and craft the first, I guess we would call them tier 1 seeds, if you consider these tier 0. Just because it was a little bit tedious getting all of that done. If you're interested in knowing how exactly you need to craft all of them, they're all really easy to craft, and as you can see from the quest book, they're all right here. And it's all pretty simple stuff. Nether bricks, netherrack, soul sand, nether wart. It's all stuff that was just tedious to do, wasn't really difficult. But now that it's done, as you can see by our inventory and what I saved up here, we need to build a, an automatic farming system. That way we can automatically farm all these crops and use it for other stuff. Because as you can see, like the Infernium essence and the basic essences here can all be used for a variety of applications. Like if you take a look over here, uses, where is, I don't want the seed, I want the fire seed. How do I see the growth crop? Let's see, fire essence. There we go. Uses. So you can see you can combine the different essences together to get stuff. So making sand and clay is really going to be super useful. Also good for making lava, very cheap. So we want to start getting these all together and collecting it and putting it into a big chest so we can access it all the time and have access to these infinite resources. It's no use to us if they're stuck in the ground. Now some of these seeds aren't really useful, like the ice, I'm not really sure what we're going to be using ice for, but some of the other ones like dirt is good for expanding our plot. Stone is good, we don't have to go mining. But a lot of the really useful stuff is unlocked here in, I guess, tier 2. Like the nature seeds are really good, because then you can just craft wood. Don't have to go felling trees anymore, or getting the, I thought coal was here. Yeah, there it is. Coal seeds are also really good. Along with gold, silver, lead, iron. These ones right here are the really useful ones. Copper over here, because then we could just start growing our ores. But one thing that is annoying, I need to get through the rest of the bees. You can also get metals from bees, but at some point I need to finish that. Anyways, we're going to continue on today's topic of the episode by making an automatic farm, and I think the best way to do it is create. Now, if you go into Plants Galore, it does show you the other options. I did try the Horn of the Wild through Britannia, because it's pretty easy. You just need 5 living wood logs and a pasture seed, which you can see is just grass into the monopool, which is really easy. I wonder, where did I leave it? I think I left it in the Britannia chest over here. And it is pretty good. Where is my Horn of the Forest? Where did I leave it? I put it oh, there it is. Horn of the Wild. It is really useful because you could just take it and then you come out over here. And it harvests all of it very easily. But this isn't automatic. Now, I think there is a way to make it automatic with Britannia. In fact, I believe it even tells you how to do it here. Yeah, with the Drum of the Wild. It's a block-based version of the horn. Set a mana spreader to shoot mana through it and it'll harvest crops nearby. Add a hopper hawk and you have a fully automatic crop harvesting. So we could do that actually. Oh, we're also going to need a chest to store all this stuff. Wood essence. Oh, so I can start getting wood. Let's see. I need to drop some stuff off and make a big chest. So we'll put stuff in here for now. Keep that. The fire essence. Now, something I did forget was that there was storage devices here, like sophisticated storage and backpacks. So let's actually craft a backpack. That way we can store stuff in there and we don't keep running out of inventory space. It should be easy enough because now we can convert, what is it? What's the item that we're going to convert to leather? It's the drops from zombies. Rotten flesh, that's it. So let's grab some rotten flesh. How much will we need to make a backpack? 4. Perfect. And we're also going to need a chest and some string. Do I have any leftover string? As you can see, I made wool, So we can make a, whatchamacallit, windmill. Where did I leave it? There it is. I'm gonna need 4 of these. So let's go ahead and convert these. Ooh, cool. A rare spawn. I'm not touching that though. So using our natural altar, we can convert these over. Usually you could also use Botania, but you need a transmutation catalyst. And we are at the point where I believe I can craft one. I think I was looking at it before. Transmutation. No, this is ours. What is it called? I think it's an alchemy catalyst. Yeah, there it is. So we could craft the alchemy catalyst using 2 brewing stands and a mana pearl. And it does essentially the same thing, it just uses mana over aura. But I'm not really sure which one is better per se, it's mostly the same. Let's see, where is my watering can? Because I need a bit more. Okay, we'll just use the bone meal. Not as cheap. 2, 3. Oh, we didn't get any. 3 and 4. Okay, so that's all the string we're gonna need. So convert this into string. Click the backpack. Oh, we do need a chest. Let's grab some wood. 1, 2. Chest. Into backpack. Done. Quest completed. Also gives you 2 more leather, probably for the upgrade base, which will take 1 more leather, 4 iron, and some string. And this is going to be useful for a variety of upgrades, one of which everyone always tells me and I always forget, so I'm not going to forget this time. I want the crafting table upgrade. Oh, there's also a smelting upgrade. I don't think we'll need that. We just need the crafting table upgrade. So the crafting table upgrade gives you a crafting table. So let's put on our backpack. Oh, that's funny. The keybind is shared with a different one. So when I open it, it opens one and then comes into the backpack. So let's see, to upgrade the backpack, we should just need iron, I believe. Copper into iron, okay. Do have enough iron, I believe. So let's go ahead and make this bigger. Into iron. And then I believe the next tier is a gold backpack, which we don't have enough ingots. We do have the alchemical sulfur, I just need to turn that into gold. So we'll just use this one for now. And then let's go ahead and make, we're gonna need more string. Where did I leave our watering can? There it is. Oh, there's flax in here too. Any more string? Doesn't look like it. And it is night, so this is gonna not grow. It's probably gonna grow right now. No, I think it's already too late. So we're gonna need a bit more string for the base, and then we need the crafting table upgrade. Let's see, if I search upgrades, they should all pop up. Upgrade. The other useful ones are these stack upgrades. I wonder, they're usually pretty expensive though. Okay, so it looks like for this one, stack upgrade tier. Why does it, is this a downgrade? Stack upgrade tier 2, stack upgrade tier 1. Oh, these are for different blocks. This is sophisticated storage. This one's sophisticated backpacks. So this one's for the blocks. Whereas, yeah, the cheapest one, the starter one, takes 8 copper blocks and then takes iron blocks. Only 4 though. So I wonder, how expensive are these stack upgrades for the chest? Yeah, this takes wood. And then stack upgrade, backpacks. Tier 2 takes a stack upgrade tier 1. Oh, so it looks like it takes about the same amount of iron regardless. Anyways, I'm gonna sleep through the night and get some more flax so we can finish crafting it. I'll be back in a second. Alright, now we have all the material we need to make our upgrade base. And then to turn it into the crafting upgrade, we need a crafting table and another chest. So let's grab some of this wood here. 2, 3. We're gonna need 1 crafting table and 1 chest for the crafting upgrade. Bam! Now we have a crafting table on us at all times, which means I don't have to run around to each of these as long as I remember it's there. So I'm going to keep that tab open. And now we actually have space to start dumping stuff like our journal, a lot of our tools that we don't need all the time, like the Tinker's Hammer, the watering can, the Horn of the Wild. So this will just let us have a lot more storage space, keep things a lot more organized. Let's see, sort that out. Ooh, and it gives us the stack upgrade tier 1. Oh, weird. Had a bit of a frog in my throat. So we can go ahead and throw that in here as well. So now that should let us sort like so, for even more storage space. Then there's also sophisticated storage, which gives you bigger blocks. So let's see, acacia barrel. I don't know why that's any different. I mean, it looks like the only difference is just that there's a redstone torch in there, which we can craft here. Let's see. Actually, I don't think hawthorn logs would work. We need regular wood. Do I have any more spruce? I think I burned all the spruce. Let's see, jungle should work. So we need to make this. Oh, that's not a stick. Make a redstone torch. Then make a barrel to make the jungle barrel with sophisticated storage. Then that gives us the oak copper chest. And then there's the upgrade base, higher stack count, filtering, and more. Check the uses for the upgrade base. And to make this, it's any planks and 4 wood. And with these bases, there's a pickup upgrade to make the storage pick up items, filter upgrades. So is it if I get near this chest, it'll feed me? How does that make sense? Let's see, void, smelting. How does some of this work? So is this just, can't speak, is this just a chest that has these additional functions? Or does it do it automatically? Anyways, I think the stack upgrade in a chest would probably be the best one. This is also quite cheap, only taking logs and an upgrade base. Downgrade tiers, compression upgrade, compresses items, whatever that means. Pulls items from the block on the top or below, alchemy upgrade. Cool stuff. And then a lot of the chip stuff as well, but that's not needed. Anyways, how much more room is in this chest? It's a 5 by 9, whereas a single chest is how much? It's only a 3 by 9, so it is slightly bigger. And then if you do like an iron chest, I think this one, and then it goes all the way up to diamond. We can actually check with sophisticated storage. Oh, that's not gonna work. Well, this will show everything. Let's see, barrel, gold, diamond, netherite. So it looks like netherite is the biggest. Anyways, we're only gonna need probably, well, we do need big storage to hoard everything, at least until, I believe there's skystone in the pack, so there is controller. Yeah, at some point we will get AE2. But for now, that's far in the future. So for now, let's go ahead and start working on our harvesting. So a lot of this stuff is going to take iron plates, as you can see. I wonder why only some of this is showing the crafting. Like that one shows it, the other ones do not. That's odd. I wonder why, what's the difference there? Regardless, we're going to need glue for some of this. So I do have my slime ball in here somewhere. There we go. And to make glue, you need 2 slime ball, iron plate, and a nugget. And let's see, most of this stuff looks like it takes a lot of iron plates. Yeah, that needs 1. Chutes need them, so we're going to need a lot of iron plates. So let's go ahead and take like 16, that's pretty good. And let's stamp this into our plates. Yep, perfect. Put that in there. Let's see. This is still running, right? How much power do we have? Basically full. Perfect. And it's going to come out of... Which one powers this? I think it's this one, right? Okay, it's that one. Does this need power? this needs power too. Which one does it go into? I think it's that one, right? Okay, well that's going in there, so I need to move this. Okay, so I think that's all working. Grab our iron plates. Oh, see, and it's like by instinct I want to start walking, but we have one here. So we're going to need some andesite casings first, which is going to take our andesite alloy. Luckily we do have more lead. I'm going to steal that for now, and the silver. I'm going to have all the ores in our inventory. And we're going to need stripped logs. Grab our axe. Oh, we can use the big one actually. This should work. Now, first thing we're going to craft is our glue. So we can start gluing everything together. We're going to need how many mechanical harvesters? See, I set this up so it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wide. So we're going to need 6 of these, which is 12 iron plates, more andesite casings. So we're going to need a lot more wood. Luckily, we can start chopping down some of these big spruce trees. In fact, you don't even have to chop them down. I can just strip them right here, like so. That works just fine. The only thing that's a little bit annoying is that the broad axe cannot strip the logs. It has to be a regular axe. We are going to have to go up here. So let's see, we're going to need, this is just more andesite alloy and redstone. That takes 8 per craft. So we need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ow. So we only have to do this craft 2 times. So we should have enough for this. 1 here, 1 there, to get these. And let's see, we can't have, we can put the shafts right here. And then the gantry carriage will go on top. We'll put the storage chest here, and then all the harvesters right here. Actually, the harvesters have to be attached to a block directly. So I actually have to come out 1, put it here. Yeah, that'll work, that'll work. I'm envisioning it in my mind. So make this, make that. Make our gantry carriage. Put you on top. Let's see. Well, we need the harvesters to come out this way. So we'll actually remove this one here. Place it there. Actually, okay, so I redid the placement. As you can see, I moved it up because the idea I had is essentially we'll have the rows like so, and we'll have all this glued together. That way we'll attach the harvesters here. And let's see, we need 1 more. Re-glue this. Perfect. There we go. So the harvesters will be here, and we'll put the storage chests on top. Like so. Actually, I don't know if you can use sophisticated storage on these. I know contraptions usually can pull from this kind of storage, but they have issues pushing into it. Just something I've noticed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just make a regular chest here. And like everyone was telling me, if you put it back in here, it turns it into a chest. Which I was aware of, I just never thought it was too important to fix. Put that there, glue it on. Now let's make our harvesters. Now we did use a lot of our andesite alloy, but we can make some more pretty easily with our lead. Luckily it is pretty cheap in this pack, taking only a lead nugget and some andesite. 1, 2, let's do, yeah, 36 is a pretty good number. Gets us more, 18 more. Grab our plates. Why is this on? Which one powers this? Let's see. Is it this one? Where do you power? One of these powers the stamper. Or does the power... No, that goes in there. There we go. That's what's a little bit annoying. It's hard to tell what powers what since there's no physical connection. Regardless, so we need how many of these harvesters? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it started raining. Cool. Let's see, I think we have enough. And just enough. Awesome. Now we take our harvesters, throw those on here. Pretty sure these have to be glued, like so. And that's pretty much the entire setup for this. If you used a windmill bearing, the rain is so loud. I think I should just wait for the rain to end and harvest some more trees, because I don't want to talk during the rain. Like, I can barely hear myself talk. So I'll be back once the rain stops. Alright, so while it was raining, I set up a little bit more of our contraption. Pretty simple stuff. This is just a windmill bearing with some windmills. So this is going to go extremely slow. If you turn it on, I also put these portable connectors here. That way these can touch and it can go into the chest. And you can see it does go extremely slow. It goes at a snail's pace. But it does work. Now the only issue is that right now, this gear shift controls the rotation of the entire gantry shaft. And right now, when you turn it on, this contraption will slowly go to the left at a snail's pace. I wonder why they're not connected right. Okay, now they're not connected. So they go extremely slow this way. But after reaching the end, it stops. It's not going to do anything. You would have to manually put a lever here to tell it to go the opposite way. Now, to get around that, you can make a powered toggle latch, which we're going to do now. That will take a lever, need some cobblestone, and a redstone torch. Lever, and redstone torch, to make our powered toggle latch. Now this guy can just go on here. Never mind. He can actually go, let's build it out of this cobblestone. Put a block right here. You just put this guy right here, flick it, and it rotates it the opposite way. So now it'll pull it back. So the way we want to make it so it's fully automatic is that once this portable interface gets close enough, it's going to attach and let items come out. What I want is we need a redstone contact, which is going to take some iron plates, which we're out of, so let's grab some more. We used most of the iron plates making the harvester, so I think we have just enough. There's 2 more left. Is that enough for these? Yes. So we make our redstone contacts. And we're actually going to need 4. You only need 3, but it crafts in sets of 2. So I need this to get pulled all the way back. And then we're going to attach this directly to the contraption. You can make this go a lot faster by doing a gear shift ratio using cogs, which I might do because this is really slow. I also need to make the goggles. A windmill bearing can support quite a lot of stress. It's just really slow. So let's see, it's almost to the end here. Because yeah, this is extremely slow. I do want it to go a little bit faster. So it's almost to the end, and once it stops, we'll just right click to turn off the windmill. Like so. Okay. So we're going to attach a redstone contact here. And I did that wrong. I always get it backwards. If you hold shift, it goes the opposite way. So we want one here, and then we want one facing it here. So when they're connected, it outputs a redstone signal. So what we can do is for this one, oh, my alarm went off. That means my laundry is done, so I'll be right back. Alright, finish the laundry. So now we just need to connect this guy here. And then we need this to go up and over. And I think I need to rotate this. How do I do this? I always forget. Actually, there's a better way. I don't know why I'm trying to do this with pure redstone. Because we're going to make these redstone links. Now with these, we do need copper plates and lightning rods. And we're going to need one right here. We're going to put the redstone link here, and then attach the redstone link to the back of this one, and then one over here. So if this is going to be right here, then the second one needs to be right here. Right here. That's not what I want. Why does it always do the opposite? Let's see, go like this. There we go. And this is how we're going to control what controls the toggle latch. So we are going to need 3 of these redstone links. So we're going to need 6 copper plates. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Throw this into our stamping machine. And I think we're gonna need, do we need any more iron plates? Don't need a saw right now. And I think this is the last bit, so I don't think we need any more iron plates. So let's see, we're also gonna need 2 lightning rods. And 2 andesite casings, and that's it. Where's our key? Yep, there we go. So we have enough of everything. Just need the plates. That's 3, that'll get us 1. Like so, and here. And there's our link. Then we also need a block. We're gonna use toast. So you come over here, and you're gonna right click it to place the redstone link down. We're going to set this to output. Oh wait, I need a wrench to change this, right? I do need a wrench. 3 golden sheets. We could just stamp it, right? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Then anything else? A cogwheel and a stick. Okay, pretty easy. I kept putting off making a wrench, but now we need the wrench. Like so. Grab that. In here. Open our backpack. Redstone link. Transmitter. Transmitter. Redstone link. Redstone link. In here. That's 1. And that's 3 golden sheets. So now we can take these and make our wrench. We need a cogwheel. Now we can make the wrench. And you come over here, you place 1 here. You set this to output like that. Has a little transmitter. Then we're going to put toast here. It's going to be toast, toast. So you come over here. This is receiving. This is also going to be toast, toast. You place 1 here. As you can see, it's powered. This one's toast, toast. And I think I did that backwards. Yeah, that has to be like so. There we go. Yeah, I had it backwards. So now if we flick this, it turns it off. So now if this windmill was going, it's going to push it that way, which we could see right now. But actually, I want to make this faster. So how much? We can make it go pretty fast. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That should be enough. Because we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and then we need 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to need one andesite casing for this. And I'll show you how to make it very compact so it goes pretty fast. So we're going to break all this down. Grab the wood. And grab our bearing. So we need it to go, you do this, you put a case on it, and then you're going to attach, yeah, we'll put it right here. Put a case on it. Now you attach the big one to a small one, like so. Then like that. Case, ow. Did not realize it would push me off like that. Let's see, we can build right here. So this is connected to that, it's connected to this one. Actually, I need to take that off, there we go. Connect that here. This is connected to that. This one here. Like so. No, I don't want that one. This one there. So this big cog is connected to this one. Like so. Now we can take our windmill bearing, our sails, and we'll use an andesite casing for this. Put that there. Put a casing. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So now, let's see, that goes into the big one, turns to small one, connected to big one. Okay, this should work. Take that off, right click this. So it is going faster, and then we flick this switch. And I think I'm going to have to do one more row here. But as you can see, it's going a lot faster now. I wonder what's stopping it. And I'm a fool. I forgot to glue the contact. So we need to flick this to bring it back. And then we have to turn it off once it reaches. Like that. Turn it off. Grab our glue. We need to glue the carriage to this redstone contact. Now, turn this on, flick the lever. It pulls it. So now this will harvest all the way down, and once it reaches the end, it'll hit this redstone contact, which sends the redstone signal to the lever, telling it to swap places, and it'll return back. And now it'll go back and forth the whole time. And at this speed, it's not bad. For a farm, this is pretty manageable. This is a pretty good speed. For automated farms like this, you don't really need it to go faster because crops grow pretty slow. And in the future, we can just use the mystical agriculture harvester because it just harvests a large range automatically. You don't have to set up this whole contraption. And then this should connect. And, oh, that's actually a problem. Ooh, I completely forgot about that. Since I put the contact right here, it stops on this block. And since it stopped on this block, it broke all of these. So what did we lose? We lost deep slate, wood. I mean, it's not a big deal. Let's see, the blocks should be getting pushed over here. Yep, there they are. So we lost one of each, which isn't a big deal, but I would like to plant that back. But I do believe it needs the mystical agriculture block. Yeah, the Infernium farmland. And it is annoying. It breaks, when it breaks it, it turns it back into dirt. So you lose it entirely. And there it goes. So now it's fully automatic. All the stuff gets collected into here. And because we're using sophisticated storage, we can actually put in the stack upgrades in here to make it hold even more. And since we're only going to be storing the essence, we actually don't need too many chests to do this. Now I'm going to have to fix this. Did it also reset the seeds, or was I just lazy with these ones? Oh yeah, I was just lazy with these ones. They all spawn at 1-1. And I didn't... It takes like 15 minutes to max them out. So I was kind of lazy, and I just regrew all of them. Even with these ones, all of these Infernium Essence seeds are 10 out of 10. And it's funny, if you take the... Let's see, where did I leave the magnifying glass? Should be over here. If you take a look. The Infernium is mostly 10-10. But then you look at the children, and they're mixtures of the Infernium. So now some of these are have 10s in the stats, and then as you go down, they have random 10s in them because of how I grew them. But now this is done, and we're collecting tons of essence for free. And I guess I'll just have to store this stuff in here for now. Put all of this stuff away, and now I can actually hold the magnifying glass along with some other tools in there, because we don't have to put it away for now. Then we do want to put a stack upgrade on here. So we do a stack upgrade. By 1.5, we want the storage one. So the tier 1 is just 8 logs and an upgrade base, which is planks and iron. So if we take a look at the stack upgrade, upgrade base, craft that, grab some logs. To make the stack upgrade tier 1, what does the tier 2 cost? A lot of iron. I mean, a lot of copper. I think we can get away with it with just using stack upgrade tier 1 for now. That's good enough. The chest is quite big. But anyways, now that that's done, we can also apply the exact same methodology to these crops over here. That way we can start growing stuff like seeds, like string. But since at some point we are going to get to this stuff as well, I really only need to grow this. I only need to grow the crops that we can't get from here. So like the Coprosia we can start ignoring because we'll be able to grow copper. We won't need flowers because we can make dye. Let's see, mystical flower seeds, tin, solium. Let's see. So like wheat, we'll have to keep growing wheat and stuff like that. But as for everything else, we won't need. And actually, technically we don't even need to grow wheat because we can just make wheat using the essence seeds, right? Yeah, using nature essence, we can make wheat. So really, we don't even have to grow anything at all. We could just grow everything through mystical agriculture. But regardless, I hope you found this video entertaining and explanatory on how to help set up your own farm. It's always fun setting it up. I'm your host, Hamas28, and I'll see you guys next time.